familiar starting five for the Utah Jazz with Mitchell, Conley, Ingles, Gobert, and O'Neal, and it is Gobert who gets a scoring start.
You know, first play, pick and roll.
Here's the Denver starting five, and the big changes. This will be the third consecutive game with Monte Morris and Jeremy Grant plus minutes without a turnover as Millsap connects for the first Denver basket. Is remarkable efficiency for Jamal Murray. And watching Mitchell and Murray go at it in this series has been a thrill. Remember, they each scored 50 in the same game, setting history. First two opponents to do that in an NBA playoff game as Jeremy Grant connects.
This is absolutely horrific. It is terrible if you watch the first 4 shots of this game. I mean, they're wide open. This is playoff basketball, and teams are shooting better percentages than they did during the regular season.
Fires one down the hole. 9-6 start, and we're not even 2 minutes into this one. Here's Morris, lost to Jokic. Jokic, kind of the wagon wheel, the point center for the Nuggets. And he can fire it from long range as well. Got Gobert out there deep. Morris, the jump shot is good. All we heard all day from both coaches was how important the defensive matchups are going to be, the schemes. Here's Gobert all the way in. He's fouled. Donovan Mitchell, he fires from 3, and he rattles one home.
Elimination game, and certainly Denver does not want to go home. Harris first tweaked his hip in the second practice here in the bubble after arriving late due to personal reasons, and he was trying to ramp up rather quickly. Unintended consequence of the work stoppage is that bought Harris and the Nuggets more time to get him ready for tonight. And C. Webb, in all prior games previous to this playoff series, Harris has been the primary defender on Donovan Mitchell, who's already off to a hot start tonight.
And Jared, I think that's a great point about the extra time that he got to get back in this series. And if you're Denver, you need him on the floor because of defense. But this is a close. You could be out for that long and have a great impact unless your energy is contagious and sparks some defensive pride amongst your team.
Well, anything would be better for Denver than what we've seen so far, as the Utah Jazz are a perfect 7 for 7. They've hit 3 threes. Conley just dropped his first three-pointer, and they're up 8 as Jokic rains one home. When the Bucks decided to stop down, the rest of the league followed, and what has transpired since that point, just trying to get back to basketball, back to series mentality, has not been easy for either one of these teams, and both coaches admitted that we've gone pretty light since coming back, so it's going to be an interesting question. Points the last 2 games. O'Neal's been active, cleans that one up. Utah back in possession, leading by 7. And Clarkson, a little hesitation, patient, knocks another one down. What a great find. He's team and scores the layup. Nice take to the basket by Nikola Jokic.
His footwork right there by the big man.
Mitchell, a little hesitation and a finish at the rim. So Jokic gets his first breather. Plumlee is on the floor for Denver. Here's Michael Porter Jr. Murray joins him. There's a screen by Plumlee. Everybody gets a touch this possession here. And now the shot clock at 6. Into the hands of Murray. Gets a screen. A three-pointer is up and in for Jamal Murray. On the floor, O'Neal to Clarkson for 3. And it's Plumlee who secures the rebound.
With the second unit along with Murray can do inside. The athletic Plumlee just clears the way for Murray for the nice layup.
Get up ahead, Harris all the way in, missed badly. Maybe some of that rush you're talking about. Clarkson just took it right out of the hands of Plumlee. Jordan Clarkson probing. And an easy layup for Jordan.
Value the ball, make sure we get a shot off every time, because as you mentioned, we're shooting 64% ourselves.
Small sample size from Gary Harris in that first quarter. How much of an impact can he make so you could stave off elimination tonight?
Yeah, it's great to have him back. He hasn't played a game since March 11th, so just having him out here healthy, I think, is inspiring all of his teammates. And I'm not going to ask too much of Gary Harris. Just having him out here, we know.
Back-to-back playoffs for the Nuggets. There's a nice slip pass to Niang, but he's met at the rim by Plumlee. In transition, here's Murray. A little hesitation, and the reverse is good.
Numbers like this.
Yeah, he has scored 14 of the last 17 for the Nuggets, including the last 9. And a quick burst by Jamal Murray at the end of the first and on into the second quarter.
Great defensive switch that time. Now Denver is trapping. They've gotten a little bit into a rhythm, trapping, forcing it to the corner, but the Jazz says you can switch.
He played the entirety of the second half in game 5. There's Murray, misses the 3. Plumlee with the offensive rebound. And Murray on the drive. Murray is fouled and one. Well together when they're on the floor. Clarkson just trying to find some space. Tough shot. Plumlee sized him up well. Another good defensive stand for Denver. Here's Craig with the left hand on the drive. Craig, strong finish. Torrey Craig. Jeremy Grant finds Jokic, gives it right back to Murray. And now Jokic open for 3. He'll fire it and he'll drain it. Gets deep, and Jokic with a good hands in the steal. Clarkson takes it right back, and Jordan Clarkson and the layup. A quick 6 for Jordan Clarkson off the Utah bench. Jeremy Grant on the other. Here's Porter now. Porter goes all the way. No, Harris there to clean it up. Second chance opportunity here for Utah. Harris now on the drive, and Harris hangs and scores. Wow. NBA game since March 11th.
Millsap has Stevenson on him. I don't know why you wouldn't post him up right now to put pressure on Utah's best player, but the play's already been called.
Murray returns. Murray with a little mid-range. Cash. Screen from Gobert. Mitchell, three-pointer is up. Murray with a rebound.
At that time, no drop coverage. Nicola was up on that three-point shooter. Oh, good ball.
Murray, boy, still able to keep control of the basketball. And a little finger.
Right? Get some offense off that defense. Come on now, Blue.
That was a State Farm audio assist. Both of these coaches addressing their teams during that last time out. Jordan Clarkson in a corner 3 set up by Donovan. Within 5 here. By the way, is any coach in the NBA rocking the skinny jeans better than Quinn Snyder at this point? I mean, Kenny Smith's got to be getting jealous right here.
Oh, man, please.
At 1 point down 10 late in the first quarter, midway through the first quarter. They're up 7 with the ball. Murray has been electrifying tonight. He's got 22 already. And now Murray again. Oh, nothing but
changes and an opportunity for politicians to share what they are actually doing to get things done. And guys, let me add here a point of pride among the Jaguars. Players registered to vote, and as of today, every single player in the Jazz organization is registered and eligible to vote in the November election.
Great stories like that throughout the NBA. Those that are here in the bubble, these players saw no action, so they took action upon themselves and engaging those who have the power to make change to do just that, as Ingles hits it through. Denver with a 63-56 lead here, up 7. Utah with the ball, and keep an eye on Donovan Mitchell. Conley now turns the corner, gives it to Gobert. A little pick and roll action, beautifully done. Gobert now with 9 points to go along with 7 rebounds. That's Conley's 4th assist.
Right on pace. Gobert averaging about 17 and 10 in this series. But great hands and great finish by the big fella.
Here's Grant for 3. Got it. Grant, he had a good year, a totally remade jump shot. He shot it at 33% from behind the arc. Denver coaching staff feels like there's a lot more in Jeremy Grant's shot as he gets comfortable with it year after year. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal, a lot of touches here. Good ball movement, and Conley with a runner finishes off.
Seen in a couple of games 2 and 3, the coach had to implore his team to play hard. That's never a good recipe for a win when your coach has to beg you to play hard. And so everyone wants to see them kind of play with that action.
Denver with a ball in the lead. Jamal Murray with 25 points in the first half. 9 of 13 shooting. Morris now. Got it. Nice little mid-range touch from.
Dribble handoff so effective because you, as a big man, you can set the screen while you're handing off the ball to the guard, and later on in the game, you can actually give it to him and slip right away, and it looks like a traditional pick and roll.
Royce O'Neal with a three-pointer for the. Murray finding some space, but Gobert there to disrupt that shot. Excellent defense by the Jazz. Clarkson back on the floor, finds Mitchell, and he's got another 3.
Honor the memory of others like George Floyd who have lost life in a police shooting. So fellas, guys on the court getting it done on and off.
Yeah, no question. That's good stuff there, Jared. Thank you. It's great. Look at inside. Clarkson. Nice defense there by the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson gets a steal. Mitchell turns the corner. Millsap on his hip, and Mitchell with the layup. Clarkson for three. No. Morris with a rebound. One and done for Utah.
Jokic has post position inside a smaller player. Good shot right there. Can't get it to him. He's already there for rebound position.
Grant's got 3 threes now. 15 points for Jeremy Grant. 6-point game. Mitchell guarded by Monte Morris. Harris back on the floor as well. Three-pointer is up for Mitchell, and he's got it. Kind of had an... Mitchell was 4 for 4 in the first quarter. 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Now 4 out of 7 here in the third. He's got 25 points. Working on Murray. Kicks it. Shot clock down to 8. This matchup we've been watching all series. Mitchell scores on Murray.
In a position where the big fella just wasn't comfortable enough to handle.
Are we giving credit to the defense here, or are things just getting tight?
I think we're giving credit. Let's give credit to the defense, especially to the coaches that have switched. They put their players in a position where you have to play defense by calling certain plays that you'll be called out if you're not on.
Mike Conley delivers it. Floor and those 4 shooters right now. Quinn Snyder, once he added Niang, presenting some challenges on the three-point line. Murray, quick release on the 3. He's got it. Gobert presents some challenges, though. Craig in the corner. And Mitchell flies high for the rebound. 9-point game. Utah trails. 8-minute mark in regulation. And Donovan Mitchell. And the Nuggets with a 6-point lead as we go under 8 minutes.
Or your 2 guard, depending on how you look at it. Yeah.
Either way, bucket getters. How about that? Jokic with a 3. Shots are falling now for the Denver Nuggets. Third made 3 for Nikola Jokic. He's got 20.
He's so skilled. And he has an easy 20, getting others involved as well.
Conley working with Gobert. Conley puts it high off the window. Rebound. Mike Conley. Good ball prevention there. Can't get it in Murray's hands. Here's Grant for 3. What a big shot.
There, and on the other end, we're just watching these players again mature in front of our eyes. Grant, a part of his game that he was not known for, knocking down threes.
Mitchell for 3. Another big shot for Donovan Mitchell. 7-point game. Mitchell. He's got 30 now. 5 made 3s. Murray, little runner is good. Jamal Murray. We start to wonder who's going to make shots for the Utah Jazz besides Donovan Mitchell here. Mitchell on Murray. Gives it up. Murray goes. Shot clock at 3. Another little floater is good. There's made. Mitchell leads that category. Big possession for the Utah Jazz as we approach the 5-minute mark. Here's Ingles, passes up a 3, kicks it. Conley back on the floor now. And it's back in the hands of Mitchell. Shot clock to 7. Mitchell's got Grant on him. Mitchell, a little step back 3 is good. What a shot. Utah with their 4th team foul. Murray, three-pointer is up, and it's good. Jamal.
It's one indicator of the Jazz when they lose, and that is turnovers. And they average 9.5 turnovers. When they get more than 9, they lose. Right now,
on the other end, turnover turns into a three-pointer, and Denver stretching this out to a 14-point lead. Mitchell with an answer. 9 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN. Doubleheader on TNT tomorrow. Hope you'll join us. 10-point game. Getting late for the Jazz here. Still time, though. Big possession for the Nuggets. Trying to survive to a Game 7. Here goes Craig, and he finds Michael Porter Jr. Boy, a great look. Breakdown in Utah's defense. Nuggets poised here, looking to win back-to-back games after Utah had won 3 in a row to put them on the brink. Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson gives it up. Mitchell, that's a three-pointer, up and in. Donovan Mitchell. Under 2 minutes to go. Denver by 9. Shot-making ability of both Mitchell and Murray is off the charts right now. Step back three on the way. And he's got another one. 47 points for Jamal Murray.
You know he's hot when he's talking to imaginary fans in the building as if he's at home.
Mitchell gives it up. Conley, three-pointer. He's got it. And Conley hits them both. Gives him 21 for the night.
Tell you what, in 56 games at Memphis, Conley, he only averaged 16.5 in the playoffs. In this series, he's averaging 23. Being so aggressive, making easy plays for his team.
Under a minute to go. Denver using some clock here. Jokic finding Murray. Murray, does he got another one in him? Oh, you bet he does. And
right.
50-piece for Jamal Murray. Here is Mitchell. No. Porter with the rebound, and the Denver Nuggets look poised to send this one to a Game 7 behind the sharp shooting of Jamal Murray. Wow. My goodness. What a performance.
Don't run the shot clock out. Get it to Murray for another 3. Making progress is to take ownership. He's done that, and he's super hot.
Jokic. Now talking about defense, and these guys have just put on a show.
Man.
50 points for Murray. Mitchell's got 44, and we're going to get another round with these guys for a Game 7. Something else. Clarkson kicks it. O'Neal, no. Craig with the rebound. Something else. Clarkson kicks it. O'Neal, no. Craig with the rebound. And the Denver Nuggets with a victory lap. Back-to-back wins, facing elimination. They are going to force a Game 7. What a game. The Denver Nuggets, the 3 seed.